The little mouse and the golden acorn. In a sunny meadow where tall grasses swayed and colorful flowers bloomed, there lived a tiny mouse named Mimsy. Mimsy was small, with soft gray fur and shiny black eyes, but she dreamed of doing something big. One crisp morning, the meadow animals gathered by the great oak tree, worried and sad. The golden acorn, a magical nut that kept the meadow warm and bright all year, had vanished. Without it, the air felt cold, and the flowers drooped. Mimsy's best friend, a cheerful cricket named Chirpy, bounced to her side. "Mimsy, we need to find the golden acorn," Chirpy said, his legs twitching. Mimsy's whiskers trembled. "Me? I'm so little," she squeaked. But Chirpy's eyes sparkled. "You're brave, Mimsy. Let's go." Mimsy took a tiny breath, puffed out her chest, and scurried after Chirpy as they began their adventure. They scampered through the meadow, Mimsy's paws pattering on the soft earth and Chirpy's hops making funny thumps. The sun was high, but the meadow felt chilly without the golden acorn's glow. Soon, they met a kind bumblebee named Buzz, who was sipping nectar from a clover. "The golden acorn," Buzz hummed. "I heard it's in the Shimmering Grove, but the path is long and full of shadows." Mimsy's tail curled tightly, but Chirpy chirped loudly. "We can do it, Mimsy," he said. Buzz flapped his wings and joined them, his buzz like a happy song. They crossed a wobbly log over a babbling brook, where Mimsy slipped but grabbed a twig just in time. "You're quick, Mimsy," Buzz cheered, and Mimsy smiled, feeling a bit braver. In the Shimmering Grove, tall trees loomed, and the light was dim. Mimsy's heart thumped, but she thought of the drooping flowers and shivering animals. "I want to help," she whispered. Chirpy hopped ahead, his chirps echoing, while Buzz flew above, his wings glowing softly. They met a sleepy squirrel named Nutty, who was curled in a leafy nest. "The golden acorn is in the sparkle cave," Nutty yawned. "But it's behind a heavy stone, and only the brave can move it." Mimsy worried her paws were too small, but Chirpy, Buzz, and Nutty nodded. "We'll help you," they said. As they ventured deeper, the grove grew darker, and strange sounds, like rustling leaves and soft hoots, made Mimsy squeak. Chirpy told a funny story about a dancing cricket, and Buzz buzzed a silly tune, making Mimsy giggle. They found the sparkle cave, its entrance twinkling like stars. Inside, the walls shimmered with tiny lights, and Mimsy's fur glowed in the reflections. They saw a big stone blocking a narrow tunnel. "This is it," Nutty said, scampering down from a tree. Mimsy gulped. "It's so big," she squeaked. But Chirpy pushed with his strong legs, Buzz flapped his wings to blow air, and Nutty rolled against the stone. Mimsy pushed with all her might, her tiny paws digging into the ground. With a loud rumble, the stone rolled away. Behind it was the golden acorn, glowing warm and bright on a mossy pedestal. Mimsy's eyes widened. "It's beautiful," she said. But a deep voice echoed. "Only a brave heart can take the golden acorn," it said. Mimsy stepped forward, her voice small but clear. "I'm Mimsy. I came to save our meadow." The voice chuckled softly. "You are tiny, but your courage is huge. Why did you come?" Mimsy thought of her journey, leaving her cozy burrow, crossing the brook, facing the dark grove, and moving the stone. "I was scared," she said, "but I wanted to help my friends." The cave glowed brighter, and the golden acorn rolled to Mimsy's paws. "Take it, brave mouse," the voice said. Mimsy held the acorn tightly, and her friends cheered. They hurried back through the grove, Mimsy clutching the acorn, Chirpy hopping, Buzz buzzing, and Nutty scampering. When they reached the great oak tree, the animals gasped. Mimsy placed the golden acorn at the tree's roots, and it shone like a tiny sun, warming the meadow. The flowers stood tall, the air turned cozy, and the animals danced. "Mimsy, you're our hero," Chirpy said, hugging her. Buzz did a happy loop, and Nutty shared a berry. Mimsy's cheeks turned pink. That night, the meadow sparkled under the stars, and Mimsy sat by the great oak, watching the golden acorn glow. She was still tiny, but she knew she could do big things. The animals told stories of Mimsy, the little mouse who brought back the warmth. Chirpy, Buzz, and Nutty visited often, laughing about their adventure. Mimsy's burrow felt snug, but now she dreamed of new quests, knowing her friends were always near. The meadow stayed bright, and Mimsy's heart glowed as warm as the golden acorn.